Welcome back, beautiful souls, to Energy in the Room. I'm Hans Eric Stegeby, and today we're not playing small. Today, in episode 4, we are going to be talking about the why. Why on earth should you bother raising your energies above 200 on David R. Hawkins' map of consciousness? Let's get straight to it. The map is divided into three big paradigms. The lowest one is called the survival paradigm. Full map, link in the description. I'm not affiliated with this state, just a huge fan. Down there, you got shame, guilt, apathy, grief, fear, desire, anger, pride. I never call them negative energies because there's no such thing as negative energy. It's all energy. It's just energy that keeps you stuck, focused on yourself, playing the victim, pointing fingers, never taking responsibility. Dr. Hawkins wrote the masterpiece Power versus Force about exactly how people behave in that zone. If you haven't read it yet, pause this video right now and order it. I'm serious. Most people only look for change when they hit the rock bottom, or when they're so close that they can smell it. They feel something is missing, but they don't know what. When we finally cry for help, two things usually happen. We turn to God, best choice in the menu. He helped me out of a deep, dark depression when I was 19. Muscle tested that period later. I was sitting at 55, pure apathy. God lifted me up. Not always the way I wanted, but always the way I needed. Or we reach out for any help we can find. Sometimes it's the wrong help, but even bad help is better than staying where you are. Here's my plea today. Don't wait to hit the rock bottom. The time is to act is right now. Because Jesus gave us two great commandments. Love God with all your heart, might, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. Notice the tiny words, as yourself. If you don't love yourself, it's really hard to love your neighbor. You can force it for sure, but wouldn't it be more beautiful if you just flowed? So let me give you 6 massive reasons to why you want to cross that 200 line. Reason number 1, improved health and vitality. Happy people are healthier people. Think about it. Who gets sick all the time? The complainers, the gossipers, the perpetual tired. Who almost never get sick? The ones who smile, who radiate confidence, who light up the room. Your cells have an optimal frequency when they're healthy. The higher your overall energy, the closer your cells vibrate to that perfect frequency. God designed your body to heal itself, but low-frequency emotions and choices create energetic imbalances that block that flow. Quick muscle test example I do all the time. A loving home-cooked meal usually calibrates between 188 to 225, sometimes higher, sometimes lower, but depending on the ingredients and intention. A standard fast food hamburger from the big chains, around 75. You're literally voting for your health with every bite, every song, every thought. Reason number 2, creativity explodes. In survival mode, you're too busy protecting yourself to create anything. Your soul has 4 parts. This is what I teach in Ascend 200. Superconscious creates, self-conscious chooses, subconscious allows, and the conscience guides. When you rise above 200, you unlock the superconscious, your divine creative genius. Inspiration starts pouring in. Gifts and talents you forgot you had wakes up. Nikola Tesla calibrated way above 200. The man literally understood frequency, energy, and vibration better than anyone. You came to Earth with a purpose. You'll never fully discover it while you're stuck in survival mode. Reason number 3, relationships transform. Below 200, your frequency screams, I need you. That's draining. People can only handle it for a little while, but eventually they pull away. Above 200, your frequency shifts to you need me. You become the one who serves, who lifts, who adds value. The higher you go, the stronger the desire to help others becomes. God will give you endless opportunity to do exactly that. And because we're all connected in the field, when you rise, you pull others up with you. Ever walked into a room and felt someone's presence before they spoke? That's high energy. People will either be drawn to you or jealous of something they can't name. Reason number 4, Gut feeling and intuition become superpowers. I used to rely 100% on muscle testing. Now I feel answer in my gut first, then verify with muscle testing. Decisions make sense faster, life flows. And it's not fear-based gut feelings, it's love-based, gratitude-based knowing. Ask questions like, for the greatest good of all concerned, is this the highest choice? The higher you calibrate, the clearer the signal. Reason number 5. Peace and joy become your default setting. Below 200, constant stress, anxiety, what if, living in the past, or obsessing about the future. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about this all the time. Above 200, you start living in the present. You stop caring so much what other thinks. You influence the room instead of the room influencing you. Peace isn't something you chase anymore. It's who you are. Reason number 6. True abundance, manifestation, and freedom. Quick test. Law of attraction calibrates at 185. Still selfish, but up there. Money as a concept calibrates around 85. Prestige and power. Selfishness. True abundance calibrates at 420. Abundance isn't a bigger bank account. It's freedom. It's deep relationships. It's ability to bless others. You can live in a tiny home overflowing with love and be more abundant than a lonely billionaire. And the same things happens with businesses. Most companies operate below 200. Toxic culture, confused vision, unrighteous dominion, mediocre products. When I audit a business, I test 7 categories: mission, ownership, leadership, employees, culture, products and services, and property. If the overall score is below 200, almost everything else is too. Raise the business above 200 and the magic happens. Happier teams, better products, lower turnover, crystal clear vision, clients who feel the difference. I live for this. Watching a human being remember who they really are, and then watching an entire company transform because one leader decided to rise. So here's the question I'm leaving with you today. Why not raise above 200? Join us in our free Ascend 200 school community. Link in the description. We have courses, muscle testing tutorials, live calls, and a family that's cheering you on. Comment, I'm choosing 200 plus today if you're in. Tag someone who needs to hear it. In the next episode, we're going to start looking at the world and see what we can actually do when we're above 200. We're starting with real estate. Until then, start loving yourself enough to rise. I'll feel you in the field. Now let's go.